Good. How are you
Nice.
doing in
Good.
Japan? Yeah,
Hi. Back in Japan now. I still have a little bit of jet lag, but I'm almost there. It's getting better and better every day. So yeah.
like, are you in up at, like, any time or taking naps at any randomly?
Yeah, I do take naps sometimes, but I've been waking up at like 4 or 5 a.m. almost every day. Yeah. For me that's
Whoa,
too early. Yeah.
that's
But
so early.
it is early. But I think the first couple days, I mean that was the toughest. Now it's been almost a week, I think.
Mm,
And yeah, I'm pretty good now. So
okay.
yeah. How's everything with you?
Yay. Um, not bad. Here's Lucas.
Oh, so cute. So
Luca.
cute. Oh, wants to join us studying Japanese?
Yeah. Oh, he's getting my phone.
Does
Yeah.
Luca know some Japanese?
He looks like he would. Oh.
That's so cute. Let me
Let me
see
see.
if I have. So my parents have a cat too. Um,
Yay.
well, usually the cat, his name is Yuki-chan. Um, he sleeps
That's
with, yeah, my parents every night, so I bet he's sleeping with my parents. Let me actually check. Yeah,
fun.
you can. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's sleeping with his parents. I mean, my parents. Well, his parents too. So
Yeah.
how I heard, Minnesota, they had like beautiful aurora.
Yeah, Northern Lights last night.
That's
It was so
crazy.
awesome. It was actually so bright. I got some cool pictures.
Wow. Does that happen a lot
Mm,
in Minnesota?
the first time I've ever seen them.
Really? So
Mhm.
why is that?
I
Like,
don't know. I feel like it was just like I saw a picture that was like big geostorm, like on this part of the earth or something.
mhm,
I don't know. I can send you my picture or something later.
yeah, that'd
It
be
was
cool.
crazy. Yeah.
Was it
It was
like really
really
pretty?
it was so pretty. Wait, let me just send you the picture right now.
Okay. So it was like a pink, red-ish color. Any other color you saw? Oh,
Oh. A
oh.
bright it was, like, super bright, and that was right outside my house. Oh, no. Oh, he's back.
That was I did check your photos. That's
Mhm.
so beautiful.
Yeah, it was
That's
really
crazy.
crazy.
Wow.
I couldn't imagine, like, being in a place where you could see them, like, even better.
Mhm.
That would just be so epic.
Oh, hey, wild ones.
Hi.
Hey. How long was it?
Well, so we at I think, like, 2 hours, cause I went inside for, like, an hour for, like, 2 hours, and then I came back out and it was still going.
Wow.
So it was, like, a long time. So I probably missed some really cool things out there, but I was just
That's
like, "Huh? This is crazy."
And do you think it was just last night? Is it gonna continue?
I'm not sure. I mean, I saw it might be tonight too, which would be really cool.
Wow.
For anyone coming to the live stream, we're talking about the Northern Lights last night, but we will be talking about Japanese soon.
Yes. We're just
Our
catching up with each other.
yeah,
So,
it's cool.
um, I am now back in Japan, and
Yeah.
hopefully we trying to our goal is this coming March or April. So March or April 2026. Izzy will come join me.
Yee.
Yay! And it's gonna be your first time coming to Japan.
That's why I need to know the language, because in order to, like, actually be in the culture and, like, communicating with people, that's, like, how I will actually get, like, the best opportunities, I think. So
Right, right.
we're gonna do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, it works the best when you have like a really specific goal, right? In this case,
Mhm,
literally coming to Japan. That would be the
mhm.
best motivation to continue studying Japanese,
So something
right?
that I've ran into is like the like N5 through N1. Like I'm getting confused because I thought N1 was the first stage. But then
Oh,
like when I go online, it seems like everyone's like there's a lot of people being like N5. I'm like, whoa, but then it's like basic. And I'm like, wait, I'm
hmm.
confused.
In Japanese like system, many certificates. One is the best, and not only in Japanese tests, but like English proficiency test or many other certificates. One is the most difficult. Yeah. So
Okay.
M5 is the beginner's level. Yeah.
Okay. Makes sense.
Yeah. So we did have a couple weeks of break, kind of. On my end, some shitty stuff
Oh,
happened on my
no.
end, so we didn't get to have class. But until then, we studied for like a couple months together, right?
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah,
nice,
we
nice.
did. I think since January, April, May? Since, like, May, I think? For sure by May.
Nice.
April or May, I think.
Wow, so
But now it's,
you've
like,
been
go
doing for a while.
yeah, but only once
Mhm.
a week.
Right, right. Just once a
So
week. Yeah,
mhm,
which is not much, but I think from now on, since the days are coming soon when you're gonna come to
mhm.
Japan, we have decided to have this class twice a week, right?
Yeah, mhm,
Yeah,
which
so
is
that'll be
exciting.
great. So all of you who are also studying Japanese, you can stay with us, study with us, and we're also talking about like when you come to Japan, for us to have a physical gathering, right, with other like
Mhm.
anyone who wants to be with us, we can hang out and stuff, right? So
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
I know. Yes, I agree. I think there's, like, so many cool, fun, amazing things that we'll be doing coming up. And that's why I'm super excited for class. Like, that's, like, even more motivation because a goal that was, like, 2 years away is now, like, right here,
Yeah.
achievable.
Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, with that, I mean, I
Well, I
guess
do have a
we. What'd you say?
no, you go, actually, you go. Sorry.
Okay. So I do have this small whiteboard I can write on. Um,
Mhm.
we can briefly. Well, today we're just gonna, like it's just gonna be a short meeting today, short class, some review. I want to see where you're at with your language and with the Japanese, and you know, I want to also be able to, assign some homework and stuff so that
Yeah,
next
yeah.
time when we meet, like yeah, when we have classes twice a week, that works great because I get to assign stuff and um, yeah, I think that'll work better, right? Instead of
Mhm.
once a week. Okay,
Yeah.
so
I have a question.
mhm.
Like, how important is it to be memorizing kanjis? Like,
Mm,
right now, because I 'Cause I'm pretty sure, like, every time I see a video of Japan, there's just kanjis everywhere. Even
yeah,
in the language, I'm seeing it constantly.
that's a really good question. That's a
Is
okay.
early
So
better?
yeah, when it comes to learning Japanese, like what we have done, we started with understanding the concept of particles, right? Like wa, ga, or those
Mhm,
ni, no, those particles, because it's probably the most important to start with. And then we did also the conjugation. We did cover hiragana, and we haven't officially covered katakana yet, which we will, right?
mhm.
Usually, when it comes to studying Japanese, learning kanji is toward the end.
Okay.
After we master particles, hiragana, katakana, and some vocab and important grammar and conjugation. After that, we start to cover kanjis because, of course, like compared to other writings like hiragana and katakana, kanji is a lot harder. But then, like you said, it is true that when you come to Japan, you do see just tons of kanjis. Why is
Mhm.
that? Well, it makes sense because when you're doing business, let's say whatever business you do in Japan, and you have to, let's say you open a restaurant and you want to make a sign on the street for people to see, right? For when it comes to making signs, there's of course like limited space, limited
Mhm.
budget, and
Yeah.
everything, right? When you have limited space and limited budget for making signs, of course you want to have as much information as possible in the limited space and stuff. So naturally, people will use kanjis to put, for because kanjis, as you know, like hiragana and katakana is just alphabets, just like in
Mhm.
English alphabet. Each letter doesn't mean anything, right? By
Mhm.
combining letters, like oishi or ishi together, four letters together, it means delicious, right? But
Mhm.
then kanji, one kanji, one Chinese character can mean one word, which is a lot of information. That's why, naturally, business people, when they make signs, because they want to have as much information as possible for customers to come in, they tend to use lots of kanjis. Yeah.
Mhm.
So that's the challenging part. When you come to Japan, you just see tons of kanjis
Yeah.
and, you don't know them, right?
Mhm.
So eventually, we'll have about 5 months until you come to Japan. So we will definitely cover kanjis. Of course,
Mhm.
not all the kanjis. Usually, um, native speaker level, we know about 2,000 to 3,000 kanjis, which is a lot.
3,000?
Yeah. Well, this is like level the native speaker level where you read newspaper without any problem, that kind of level. So
Right.
eventually you will reach here.
Wait, how many kanjis are there total again? Like, are there like a
It-
billion?
for Japanese speakers, like I mean, um, in Chinese there's a lot more kanjis, but for Japanese speakers there's about like 10k 10k kanjis. But
What?
you don't need to know all of them, and we also don't know
Okay.
either, Japanese native
Okay.
speakers.
Oh, okay, that's just like overarching.
Yeah, we just at least try to know the most commonly used kanjis that are about 2 to 3,000 kanjis, and
Mhm.
then even these 2 to 3,000 kanjis too, you don't need to be able to write the kanjis many times. Like for example, me, these kanjis I know how to read and understand, but many
Mhm.
of them I don't know how to write. I would say
Mhm.
like maybe 1,000 of them I can write, but
Okay.
the rest of it, at least I can read and recognize and know the meaning. Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
So it's not too bad, especially, um, especially with kanji, you want to look at in the long term because there's too
Mhm.
many, right? So
Yeah.
eventually, first time when you come to Japan in March or April, hopefully we'll cover about about 500 kanjis
Okay. Mhm.
by the time you come. Yeah.
Mhm.
So
And
the most
individual
important.
practice too, like, I can do the, like, study in, like, I don't know, any memorizing. I'm just trying to, like, memorize as much as I can, I feel like right now.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah.
Everything.
Yes, yes. Yeah. Good, good. Any other questions?
Mm-mm.
No? Okay. So, briefly, let's cover what we have studied so far. I know, we've been having class every week, and only some of them, only, small portion of them, we've been able to publish on YouTube. Not all of them, right?
Mhm.
So, so far, particles, and, of course, we'll, review the stuff. Particle, hiragana. How comfortable are you with hiragana? Is this mirror image?
Yeah, that's backwards.
Oh, I see, I see.
But yeah,
I guess
maybe
that's
I think if you
okay.
just if somehow we figure out how to invert the camera, it would be fine.
I see. Okay, I'll have to try to figure that out.
Mhm.
Okay. All right.
I
So,
can still see though.
okay. So particles, how comfortable are you with hiragana?
Um, I'd say like way super comfortable now. Like
Okay.
sometimes I feel like I still get a few mixed up, but I'm like I'm right there. I feel
Okay, okay. Good, good. All
feel
right.
confident.
Gotcha. And then we did cover like word types. Sorry, I guess I shouldn't write word types. For example, e adjective,
Mhm.
non-adjective, foo verbs, do
Yeah.
verbs, irregular
Yes.
verbs, those stuff, right? How comfortable are you with those?
I'm okay. I feel less comfortable with like each conjugation
Mm,
sometimes, but I'm like when I listen because I've been like just constantly watching either anime or like only listening to like Japanese like
mm,
on through media and like I am able to like tell when I hear a difference in like or when they say like data or like kata or like
mm,
like, I feel like I, like, notice at the end of the
mm.
verb, like, when they can change it, but I am struggling myself to do it, I think, a little bit.
Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, those it will only, just practice, right? It takes time. Just practice after practice after practice. So we'll get there. So we don't need to worry about that. Okay.
Mm.
And we also learned numbers, like big
Uh-huh.
numbers, right? We also learned counters and how those counters change pronunciations based on, you know,
Yeah.
counters, right? The
Mhm.
pronunciation change of numbers and counters. Do you remember those rules? Pronunciation change?
Yes. Yes.
That was a
I
little
remember not liking them very much, though.
right. Yeah, yeah. That's a confusing one. Yeah. Okay. So those stuff, what we have covered so far. Um, any other stuff that we have covered?
I think I've, like, started trying to do memorization of vocab, like,
Mm,
early vocab stuff, 'cause I feel like maybe that would be a huge part of, like, learning the language is knowing the vocab of it too.
yep. Yep. Definitely. Yeah. So we'll definitely start to cover vocab. Um, we'll get there. Yeah. Okay. All right. Then I guess maybe one good way. I mean, usually what I do to try to figure out where someone's at with Japanese language is just, try to talk and see how it goes, right? Okay. So let's try talking in Japanese. No pressure, don't worry. You know, well, it is there are pressure because people are watching you, but that's what you have to deal with as a YouTuber, I
This
guess.
is yep.
Yeah. But let's try talking in Japanese, right? And
Okay,
then see how it goes. And then today we can you know, just practice talking. Let's focus on that.
okay.
ねはい。じゃあ、名前、名前は何名前は何
Namai? Namai what? Namai means I heard what?
Hmm? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Nani is what? Yep.
But wait, nana,
Namae.
namai.
Namae. Namae is name. Namae.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh, what's my name? Watashi wa IZZY.
good, good. Okay, easy. はい。今、どこにいる？今、どこにいる？今、今。
Ima doko ni. Where?
Mhm.
Ima? Wait, what is that again?
今 is now. 今ど
Ima.
こにいる？いる is the verb that I use at the end. いる means exist.
Iru. Okay. Uh, watashi wa uh ima at home ni what the verb that you said and then the verb that you
いる
said exist. Iru.
Mhm.
Okay.
Good.
That's
Yet
what I
your structure of Japanese is perfect. Yeah, so
Okay,
like you
yeah.
said, it's vocab, right? So
Mm,
house, home, or house is yeah.
yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
So with that, how would you say I'm home?
Wa watashi wa um ima I, I wait, what was home again? Oh, ie. Watashi wa ima ie ni I- and then the verb.
いる
Iru.
Mhm.
Yeah, to exist at home.
Perfect, perfect. Yeah, that is perfect. Okay. 家はどこ？家はどこ？
Ie. Uh, ie ie wa Minnesota.
And that's good. 家は
Something.
ミネソタ。
Okay, that's good. Okay.
うん。ミネソ
Mhm.
タのどこ？
M Minnesota wa uh USA ni?
うん。
Like mi
USA に exist. In this
mhm.
case, so
Ir
the verb
okay.
exist, we have two types of verbs in terms of existing. One is living being exist, and that's いる what we used earlier because you want to say I'm home and you're a living being, so you have to use the verb いる to in that case. And we also have exist for non-living beings, like for example, like there's a pen, or like there's a
Mm,
house over there that kind of exists
okay.
for
Okay,
non-living
yeah.
being, and that's ある
Oh,
ある
okay. Then that would be um like Minnesota wa USA ni aru?
That's good. That's good. Mhm.
And
Okay.
I understood right that last one that you were asking like where's Minnesota?
Close though. I
Okay.
said Minnesota no doko. If I had said
Minnesota's
Minnesota wa doko, then that would mean where is Minnesota. But
okay.
what would it mean when I say Minnesota no doko?
M- Minnesota's where's Minnesota?
Close.
Um
Where in Minnesota?
oh, where in Minnesota? Okay, no. Okay. Okay, so that would probably be where in Minnesota? Like and Ramsey ni? Could I just say, like, Ramsey and then the particle for it, like, with it?
Mm.
Right.
Um, one good thing with Japanese is, like, we don't need to worry about word order, right? As long as the
Mhm.
verb is at the end, right? So whenever someone asks you a question with using a question word like doko, ani, those question words, many times you can just replace your answer, you replace those question words with the answer that you have without
Mhm.
changing the structure. So when I say Minnesota no doko, you replace doko with Ramsey. So Minnesota no Ramsey. Ramsey.
Okay. Minnesota, no Ramsey. Okay. So it's like, "Oh, this is the answer now."
Right.
Like, this was your
Right.
question, here's the answer. Okay,
Yeah.
that
So
makes
that's
sense.
a good thing when you don't need to worry about word order. Like in English, like when I say "Who are you?" then that's already the word order is switched. That's why when you want to answer, you have to say "I am," just
Mm,
opposite, right? But in Japanese, あなたは誰、私は easy, right? Word order doesn't change, right? You just replace the question word with the answer they have,
mhm.
and everything else you just basically copy the question. Everything else.
Okay, got it.
Okay. easy はミネソタが好き
Wait, sorry, I heard will you repeat that?
easy はミネソタが好き
Ski. Got Minnesota's the new information. Oh, do I ski in Minnesota? Wait,
close.
is that no,
You
I was
have
like, "Wait."
yeah. Ski in Japanese is ski. Yeah, same.
Um,
But we also have a different word that is ski without long vowel. Ski. Ski
Okay,
means light,
light. Oh,
light. So easy はミネソタが好き What is that?
like, did I see the light? Or wait, no. Ski means I'm actually not sure.
Uh, ski, no, it's not light, it's light.
Light. Oh, light? Like weight light?
Not that light. Like,
A light.
are you fond of something like with a K?
I heard light. I was like, "Huh?" Light? Mm,
So what does that mean
light.
when I say easy wa Minnesota ga suki?
Like, do I like Minnesota?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. Um, watashi wa I'm trying to think of min well, I guess word order doesn't matter, yeah. Watashi wa Minnesota ni love
Mm,
Minnesota.
I- for love.
Like,
So that's a good question. Suki is like when you want to say love, you add dai to. So daisuki is love.
die to the beginning.
Mhm.
Daisuki. And would that be considered a verb or
So
no?
that is a good question. Yeah. So suki, I mean, okay. So like or love in English, those are verbs, right? But in Japanese, um, we suki and daisuki, those are actually adjectives, not adjectives. So, there's that huge difference between English and Japanese. Like love verbs in English, but then in Japanese, the equivalent of those adjectives. So you have to change. You have to, like really treat them as adjectives. So if it makes it easier for you to understand, the closer translation of ski is likable.
Okay.
So with that, for example, if you want to say I like sushi, but then right now it's just English question for you. If you want to say I like sushi, but you cannot use the word like, you can only use the word likable. How would you paraphrase the sentence I like sushi in English?
Sushi's likable.
Right, right. Yeah. So sushi is likable is what you have to say. Yeah. How would you say sushi is likable?
Um, Sushi o suki?
Oh, you use the particle o.
Mhm.
That's that's only for verbs, right? But then again, suki is not a verb, adjective, right? So that's
Okay.
sushi is so you have to make sushi as the subject.
Oh, sushi wa suki?
Sushi wa suki is good, but then typically we want to emphasize what you like, the subject. How would you emphasize the subject?
Mm.
Wa emphasizes the topic, the ending, suki, right?
Suki wa sushi?
Sushi.
Sushi.
Oh, you reverse the. Okay, so
Yeah.
that's a good approach. That's clever actually, but it doesn't make sense.
Okay.
It's clever though. So do you remember when you want to emphasize the topic side, the ending, we use wa. What if you want to emphasize the subject?
Ga.
Ga, right, right.
I see, I see, I see. Okay. Oh, that just like made me understand wa and ga so much deeper. Okay.
Good, good.
I see.
So yeah, with that, typically when we want to say I like something, I love something, I hate something, we typically want to emphasize what we like, what we don't like. So that's why we use ga. Sushi ga suki.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. And so if you wanted to say, like, you loved the sushi, it would be sushi ga daisuki?
Yeah,
Daisuki?
daisuki.
Okay,
That's
okay.
good.
And so love, it's daisuki. That's, like, what love means. Okay,
Mhm. And then
interesting.
just to, since I told you that, the literal translation or closer translation of ski is likable
Mhm.
as an
Mhm.
adjective. Closest translation of daisuki is lovable as an adjective. So that's why if you
Exactly.
want to say I love sushi, you have to say sushi is lovable. That's why sushi
Okay.
ga daisuki.
Okay, yep, got it.
Nice. Okay, so we already uh it's already uh 9 o'clock, right? Okay, let's end it here today.
Okay.
Yeah. And we're gonna meet up on Friday, right?
Yes, uh-huh.
What time are we meeting?
I anytime works, like, whatever works better for you, I think.
Okay. But in the evening. Wait,
Mhm. Mhm.
in the evening your time, right? In the United States. Okay. Froze.
Fine, anytime.
Anytime. Okay.
An
I guess I'll
anytime.
text you. And
Yeah.
okay. And also homework until we meet on Friday. I'll
Mhm.
send you a list of vocab.
Vocab. Yeah, okay.
And I'll post the list of vocab on the YouTube post so that, those people who are studying with us can also memorize that together.
Yeah, okay.
Sounds good?
Awesome.
Okay.
Yay!
Okay. Nice catching up with you.
Yeah.
I'll see you on
I'll talk
Friday.
to you later. Yeah. Okay, bye.